So welcome everyone. So in this video, we will talk about the some questions related to pure rolling motion that were asked me in my interview. And so first question they ask about the pure rolling motion is the if let's suppose there is a tire, then in a ground frame, tell me about the path of the any particle, or we can say any point on this let's suppose in tire. So the answer is the any point on this tire will travel in the path of a cycloid. That means cycloid means that it will move like in this. It will go upward, then downward, then upward, downward, and also it will move in some x direction. Okay, and next question is they were asked me that is the equation of this cycloid, though I don't know what is the equation because I don't learn. So if you are going to prepare for an interview on this topic, so first must learn about the path of this the point on the circular or tire, or we can say disc, and also the equation. And next thing is that if and let's suppose I have a disc, and I give it a velocity v naught at its center of mass at and any other points, it doesn't matter, because we know if the center of mass of any body and a rigid body is moving with velocity v, then every point on this body will also move in same direction with the same velocity. So it doesn't matter where the velocity is given, so they give me at a center of mass. So then if the surface is not smooth, then there will be friction force just in opposite direction, and that will decrease its linear velocity and increase its angular velocity. That's and because of this, the tangential velocity, that is r omega, decrease in the negative direction. So at time t, what will happen at time t, the body the linear velocity will decrease and the rotation, that means tangential velocity, increase. That means after time t, the body starts pure rolling. And they asked me to find out the time when the body starts pure rolling motion. So from you can calculate it by using first by write down the equation for translation motion, force equation for the force, and also equation for rolling, that means rotation motion, that means torque, equation of torque. And also by using the condition v equals to r omega, by using in three equation, you can easily find out the time required, because if from here you can find out the at a time t velocity and omega, and you can use Newton's equation, that v equals to v naught plus v equals to u plus at. You can use, because if you conserve the equation, write the equation for the linear force, from where you can find out the acceleration. So we can write down velocity at any time t, and from the equation of for angular motion, that omega equals to omega naught plus alpha t. From and in the second equation for the torque, you can find out the alpha, and by putting this alpha in this equation, you can find out the omega. And after putting the values v equals to r omega, v and omega, you can easily evaluate the value of the time. So these are some questions asked me in my interview. So you can, if you are going to prepare for an interview on this topic, then must learn these type of questions. So and that's all for today. And if I miss any question, that means there is maybe more than these questions. There are few questions, and in this topic lots of questions. So if you any question in your mind you have, then you can comment. I will make a video and give the answer of the asked question. So till then, goodbye. And if you are here till now, then like and subscribe this channel. Okay, goodbye.